전 세계 리그 오브 레전드 플레이어 여러분 안녕하십니까? 자, 이곳은 대한민국 서울, 서울의 롤파크입니다. 이곳에서 우리 모두가 1년 동안 기다려왔던 2018 월드 챔피언십의 그 화려한 막이 열리게 됩니다. 앞으로 LCK를 책임질 수많은 슈퍼스타들이 탄생할 이곳 뜻깊은 롤파크에서 여러분께 리그 오브 레전드의 새로운 역사를 전할 수 있게 돼서 진심으로 영광스럽게 생각합니다. 그동안 그 어떤 지역도 LCK만큼 여러 차례 우승컵을 들어올리지 못했습니다. 그 누구도 LCK만큼 상대편에게 위압감을 주지 못했습니다. 그렇기 때문에 대한민국에서 펼쳐지는 월드 챔피언십이라면 그 숨막히는 여정의 시작의 그 순간을 함께할 자리, 이보다 더 좋은 곳이 있을까요? 롤파크 오신 여러분, 다시 한번 2018 월드 챔피언십의 성공을 위해서 큰 환호와 함성을 부탁드리겠습니다. 그렇죠, 감사합니다. 네, 이런 분위기 좋습니다. 자, 그러면 백스테이지에서 준비하고 있는 성수형 캐스터, 그쪽의 준비 상황은 어떻습니까?
그렇습니다. 이거 백스테이지에서는 지금 클라우드9과 카붐이 첫 번째 경기를 위해서 기다리고 있습니다. 자, 2018 월드 챔피언십 그 영광의 막을 올릴 준비 되셨습니까? 자, 박수 함께 두 팀을 지금부터 만나보겠습니다. 먼저 북미의 표 클라우드9 그리고 브라질의 카붐. 롤파에 사주신 여러분, 그리고 전 세계의 소환사 여러분, 이제 경기를 시작하기 위한 단 한 개의 말만 남겨놓고 있습니다.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay! Welcome to Summer City!
For Jinketo to be able to pick those up. Not a great early game laner. I think that, 2-second snare coming through from Ryze means that, the cleanse pickup is going to have to be there. This is an area now where Cloud9 can look towards Jensen, can look towards Blabber in the early game. But as that lane progresses, Victor has legitimate one-shot potential against 80 carries.
Farmer in the early game, and I want to see if Cloud9 can exploit that as Blabber decides he wants to invest some time here in the top side.
Yeah, certainly did. Really nice clear out of Blabber. Double Scuttle Crab for the level 3 into the gank top lane. This should work.
See if he can find any sort of a summoner spell pop, if nothing else. Zantim's going to be in some trouble there, taking a lot of damage. Chain's looking to force him back, has to flash.
So this is a good read from Ranger. He knows that the Xin Zhao is a much better Scuttle Crab taker than him. He farms much quicker, however, on the Olaf, and once he sees the CS topside, he knows that there's a Raptor camp up. He knows that they're...
Upgrade when he goes back.
Yeah, absolutely would. And I think that the big thing for the Ryze is, with the corrupting pot start, now just has such a safe laning phase, with the tier. It's going to be a gank.
Finds a little bit of damage onto Licorice, but honestly, nothing to really write home about. Licorice doesn't have to spend any summoner spells on that one. And for Sneaky's sake, he wants to just farm this all up, get back to base, get himself a buy, but Zazel's gonna be going in, looking to force this fight out.
Very
Sneaky
nice
in some
move.
trouble, having to flash away, ignite down onto both AD carries. Zazel still looking to find the fight on this one, won't be able to get the damage. Voidseeker does not connect with that enemy AD carry, but they're both so hungry for blood.
Yeah,
Mid laners to look down there, leave top lane on an island. Well, that island is flying the Cloud9 flag right now because Licorice is up 20 CS in this vacuum after getting that first gank from his jungler. These are not fights that are ever going the way of Santins, and Cloud9 perfectly happy with that situation right now.
Yeah, they certainly are, and I think, you know, that just speaks volumes to how good Licorice is at the moment. He's one of those players that filling the shoes of Impact is always going to be a tough ask, and that was the last international top laner that we saw. Actually, Santins, Mike again.
Blabber wants to go in on this one, does find a little bit of damage, looking to find the knock up there as well. Wind becomes line. Lightning makes its way onto the Urgot, but Xanten still gets back. Enemy jungler topside though, it's a good read from KABUM, recognizing the ability to go for the Earth Drake. Licorice just fine, proxy farming between the turrets, doesn't need his own wave. Aatrox's abilities do so much damage, you can just completely nuke the wave down there. As now it's Jensen thinking about coming up to the top side here. If Xantix goes too close to this and that turret's about to fall, Cloud9 can definitely collapse onto him here. Although he has a dash built into the kit, it doesn't go very far, and you root yourself for half a second beforehand. He won't save it. Cloud9 are going to find themselves back-to-back objectives, the turret into the Rift Herald.
And he knew that would leave Blabber exposed, and actually they go in.
Bottom side is going to be Team CC into the damage, baby. They blow him up, and that is first blood of Worlds over to Cloud9.
Yeah, it certainly is, and everything just going Cloud9's favor at the moment. They've got themselves the 2,000 gold lead. First objective, first neutral. Actually, no, Dragon went over, but first Rift Herald as well as first blood. Certainly a good way to start.
2,000 gold ahead, 12 minutes in. Let's take another look at this from Zazel.
Yeah, and I think that Riev had really been flirting with this play because he's been able to dash away a couple of times. As soon as you get hit by Zenith Blade and the ultimate is available for the Leona, you're just dead. You see all the follow-up damage.
The enemy jungler showed up, and now they're looking to start the fight off anyway. Riev flashing away. Even in the 3v2, afraid of the damage potential, remembering what happened last time and getting the hell out of dodge. Blabber into the mid lane looking to find the damage. Not going to make it happen. Shinkato flashing out, stays alive.
That was really nice from Blabber because all he has to do right now is drop Rift Herald. They've got Licorice there already. And this is going to be at minimum a charge onto the second turret because 3 members were still bottom for the KABUM lineup.
Shinkato will try to clear as much of this away as he can, but Shelly has already veered back.
Them walking through the jungle and putting extra pressure again a skirmish.
Meanwhile, bottom side, Riev just cannot get away from these two. Now Chitan, low on mana, gets himself away. Not going to be worried about dying himself just yet. Ranger positioning himself to maybe make a counterattack happen here. May run into Jensen there in the river, has to flash over the wall.
I mean, that's a very decisive play. You got to applaud that. Flashing just immediately knew he was without being swept. And this is what we were talking about. When you're in a neutral lane where they both want to do the same thing, it becomes a 50-50. Now that Cloud9 are ahead, Zazel just walks at him. Like, you just got staunched and killed. When you add in the fact that it is 16 minutes into this game, and your Kai'Sa has 2 kills, you're happy.
Oh, Blabber's in some trouble, though. Going to be taken down very low. Suppressed right back into the grinder. And KABUM are on the board.
Yeah, certainly are. And once again, they're looking bottom lane.
Zazel's in some trouble now as Sneaky will be forced to retreat all the way back into the fight. Zazel draws into the Eclipse Shield, trying to get back underneath the turret, keep himself alive, will not do it, and KABUM has tied this game right up.
Yeah, he's still heavily in Cloud9's favor, but all of a sudden you start thinking one team fight into 25-minute Baron. Double Mountain Drake is only going to make that easy. Now, Olaf with farm isn't the best champion. That's a face check.
This is the same spot that Blabber died last time. Licorice will commit the same sin. Tries to resurrect himself, wants to get away, not gonna do it. Cloud9, the same error twice in a row, the same punish coming in from KABUM.
Yeah, and it's just because bottom lane turret's going to go down. All of a sudden, KABUM, you know, little by little, starting to try and claw their way back into this one.
All that work that was done earlier by Chitan, putting so much
stuck in this 1-3-1, and they just continually take away Ranger's farm. You know, we're going to be tankless in this composition. It is going to be very hard for Zanchins to be able to deal with the side lane, and they have the RNG Drakes on their side.
Well, the TP's coming in. Cloud9 have already secured themselves the Infernal Drake. KABUM did rotate bodies down here to see if they could do anything about it, but it looks like the call is to just back away. Fighting thing, not a shoe, not a null magic mantle, not anything. And that means Jensen, 795 damage to minions. It's not going to be much less to a champion.
And he is about to face check, however, so he might be in some trouble.
Let's see if KABUM can find the punish here. Not going to manage to land the hook onto him. Plenty of damage coming out from Jensen in return. Tries to throw down the Realm Warp. Looking to get himself away and will do it. Dodging away from the X marks the spot. Still going to be taken down by Ranger. Cloud9 coming in now for the counterattack. Blabber able to find some damage. Cheaton is gone. As now they're looking to continue to fight even further. Ranger's going to be targeted. Taken down almost. Rhea barely getting himself away. Shutdown credit over to Blabber, and Cloud9 grab themselves 2 kills.
And the first real skirmish of Worlds, and Cloud9 come up so far ahead. Even the HP bars are there for them, and over the wall they go.
Oh, they take out another one. It's a killing spree for Blabber. Xanten's going to be the next one on the menu now. The chains come down, the flash goes out over the wall. He goes, still going to be kept alive for now. Chikato looking to chase this one even further. Cleanse too early. Licorice goes over the wall. How you doing? Cuts him down. Xanten's now in some trouble. This could be the last man standing. It's ace for Cloud9.
And that should just mean that Baron, you could see that they were looking for the play. They thought they had Jensen out of position, but it just wasn't to be. That gold lead only going to get work, and Cloud9 now breathe that big sigh of relief.
KABUM win a lot of games through team fights in the mid game, through being able to pull those off. But Cloud9 says,
and that was just a very nice play.
That Acer Predator replay really showed off, yeah, you can collapse and find the kill onto one guy, but if it takes too many resources, it still won't work. Cheaton now in some trouble. Cloud9 looking to make this one happen yet again. Rhea barely getting himself away, going to be taken super low, does walk away from that one.
Waves to go with it, they went, maybe we can kill them. Blabber hooked up.
Has to pop the ultimate to keep himself alive. Is going to be yoinked backwards by the gravity field. Nice pickup there from KABUM, getting themselves one for free. Now it might be Sneaky who's in some trouble. Has to use the killer instincts plus the flash to keep himself at bay. Xanten's going into that stasis. Zeyzal going to be zoning everyone else away on the team. Going to be 1 for 1 overall in this delayed portion of the fight. Licorice wants to come in from the side. Overall, still okay for KABUM, who did go even on that trade. But now, can they hold the line any longer? It looks like Cloud9 is going to say, no, sir, not today. Root comes through onto Rhea. Is going to be forced back on that one. Sneaky still full HP, firing away onto this inhibitor, and that is inhib 1 down.
All right. The Aatrox on your screen. The kind of checklist right now for KABUM is Licorice here? If no, we can make a play. If yes, just head for the hill.
Get the hell out.
Yeah, he's just zoning 3 people. Ranger actually wants to 1v1 him, though.
Well, this might not be a get-out kind of play. Can they hit this hook? No, they cannot. Licorice, however, he decides it's time to end their world, and he dunks Riev right back into the brushes as Ranger has to get himself away. Chikato is now going to be in for a very nasty surprise as Blabber and Jensen show up. The cavalry has arrived, and Cloud9's got 3.
And what can I say? They didn't follow the checklist. Even if it is just Licorice, you shouldn't be looking for the play. This is certainly going to be at least a base broken in another position, and Cloud9 right now looks so confident in every play they take.
Cloud9 are 5 men strong, Baron buff ready, knocking on the door to top lane, knocking that sucker in. And now they might just be able to push for the win. They still have very long timers on the enemy mid laner, on the enemy jungler. They're on to Nexus turret number 1. It's taken down rapidly. Zeyzal starting things off. Cheaton's already out of the game. As Xanten's will go into Stoneplate mode, but it's only going to buy a couple more seconds. Cloud9 win the first game of Worlds 2018.
And I think more importantly for the North American squad, it was in decisive fashion.
Absolutely.
You know, first turret, first Rift Herald, first blood, 28-ish minute victory. That is just a statement on this group. Are we inexperienced? Yes, but we are confident in our playstyle. We are confident in our rookies' strengths, because once again, this was, you know, Licorice, this was Blabber making the big plays, and it was really Jensen and Sneaky just saying, all right, guys, go for it, and we'll clean up.
And Licorice and Blabber, yeah, you can say there were a couple overextensions in the enemy jungle in the mid-game, but if those were your biggest errors, KABUM wasn't able to translate that into much of anything, and Cloud9 didn't get shook by it. They made sure that they still maintained the